Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 13th to the 19th. Okay, so I have the moon in the reverse position, Ace of Swords upright, Five of Wands reverse, Knight of Wands reverse, Six of Cups reverse, Wheel of Fortune upright, Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. I'm going to pull out one more here. Okay, Temperance reverse. Alright, so finances looks very good for this week. It's at least stable, and I do feel that if you have like new ideas, if you have communication from other people regarding work projects or regarding new ideas or like innovation or breakthroughs in how to better organize and also implement new things in the work environment, like new procedures or something like that, which would streamline the process, I do feel that it has a very good outcome, okay? A lot of you might come across new techniques or might have to undergo some type of training, new training program in order to streamline the work processes, especially like the workflow and to enhance productivity. I do see that greatly indicated. So this card, this spread actually is more oriented towards the work environment. For those of you, though, I do see this energy popping up for quite a few people. This is a card that indicates, you know, things, people from the past, people that you've once shared a very long, a very emotionally intense history with. They are making a comeback. So what you choose to decide, what you choose to do for this week, if you want to incorporate those people or those old projects into your life, I do feel that you're going to have to make a decision very early on in this week, and that is pretty much when it is coming in. You have to decide once and for all, and I feel that you have a pretty clear idea that these things are not to your benefit because you're reviewing the history, and you're you're pretty certain that it doesn't serve a greater purpose in your life anymore at this point. So there's a little bit of self-doubt coming in, but you know, in the greater scheme of things, you know that is not going to do any good. However, the people that you might be involved with, possibly a fire sign or an air sign, the people that you might be involved with, they would push you, like they would be the ones more adamant about, you know, being in your life and incorporating or asserting themselves back into your life, like reinserting themselves back into your life. So it could be a little upsetting because of that. Okay, so the Temperance card in the reverse position at the end of the week does indicate to me that you don't really know how to deal with these people, and they might be a little pushy. They might lack you know, like thoughtfulness and consideration. So it's kind of difficult to deal with them. I do see, though, on the work front, the bickering on the work front has totally stopped. Okay, so there is definitely like a renewed energy when it comes to working and getting along with other people. However, the only danger that I could foresee is that you might be a little too willing to play nice, and you might you might try to appease others. It's basically agreeing to disagree when you really should stand up for yourself, because it seems like you have a very good idea on how to do something, but you might try to appease other people by going along with it rather than asserting yourself, okay? So try to keep that in check as well, because these two cards indicate like the inability to assert. But overall, the week looks smooth. You have the Wheel of Fortune, one of the best cards in the deck, in the upright position. So it does indicate to me that things will be on the upswing for you, okay? So try to have a good weekend. I will be back next week for your next week's reading. So thanks for watching.